All right, we are freaking live. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna happen today. Like we ain't gonna be able to kind of like complete like 2 freaking drawings in like a single freaking day. All right, so I have the sketch for like both of the drawings. So yesterday we did this. We laid down this sketch, and today I kind of like did this like very roughly. All right, the characters are not sketched yet, but the rest of it is like it's like a very rough. All right, it's like very rough. It's not even, I don't know, yeah, it's really rough. So yeah, I still have to kind of like put down the sketch for this one, and then yeah, and then color like both of these. So yeah, we are gonna first color this, and then we will kind of like put down a sketch for this one and then color that. We will see. I do not know. I am pretty sure it's not gonna happen today. This shit is like not gonna get completed today. My plan was to do kind of like 3 paintings before like the new year, but no, it's not. I procrastinated a lot. Okay, it's been a very tiring kind of like the end of the year, because I've been streaming a lot. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's really freaking tiring. Anyways, let's begin. Also, happy new year, guys. Happy new year. Happy new year. Okay, let's start with this. Just gonna paint like really freaking fast, because well, if you kind of like do not paint like fast enough, you tend to kind of like lose a lot of kind of like momentum or like the flow of the drawing, and then you kind of like forget what you have to do. Okay, so yeah, just gonna kind of like paint like really freaking fast over here. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna paint really fast. I will have to kind of like delete a lot of freaking the background lines and stuff, because well, it's kind of like not required at all. I really wanna, you know, hunker down and like, I don't know, do some gaming or shit. Okay, like enjoy the freaking New Year's and shit. But yeah, but I gotta do this. I gotta complete this shit. All right. I gotta study this shit. Otherwise, we ain't doing anything. We ain't doing anything. I really wish I had found what I like to do like earlier in life, but it's fine. I'm just happy that I kind of like found something that I like to do, or rather, I kind of like not found, but you know, I kind of like worked on it in a way. So this part is like really freaking frustrating. Like it is like always frustrating. All right, it is always freaking frustrating, this part, the putting down the flats and stuff. Yeah, it's really freaking, I don't know, frustrating. Because it can get like really freaking monotonous, and like you can get stuck a lot while doing that. So that's why it's like really frustrating and like tedious sometimes as well. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. For this one, I'm gonna quickly kind of like, after like putting down all of the colors, I'm gonna quickly kind of like merge everything and like start kind of like painting on top of the sketch layer. Alright, or I might not even freaking merge everything. I will just kind of like start painting on top of the like every other layer. That is because that will kind of like have a different effect, in my opinion. Like it will be done like rather quickly with that kind of like stuff. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, the light is gonna freaking shine in on the underside of his, like, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, too many values over there, but it's fine. Alright, I will give it a pass just this once. Too many values, but it's fine. Okay, now the most freaking difficult thing will be coloring this trainer over here and his Pikachu. Not his Pikachu, but that trainer. I mean, it's Ash, but yeah, I'm calling him the trainer. The good part of this drawing is like it does not have a lot of freaking props. Okay, it's just mainly characters and stuff. Yeah, that is the freaking good part. Okay, now the chains or something, I don't know. Yeah, today probably no one will join in because like everyone is like busy with like New Year's and stuff, so I do not expect anyone to kind of like join in today. Oh my god, this is gonna be freaking crazy. I should have done a just chatting stream. Okay, this isn't too bad. I thought it would be like crazy difficult. Like it would take me a lot of freaking time, but yeah, this isn't that bad. And I like to kind of like keep the colors kind of like rough on the edges because it gives a very different kind of like effect. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, this wasn't so bad. I thought it would be like a freaking nightmare. Don't know if like the shadows are gonna be a freaking nightmare, but alright, we will see about it. Yeah, I need a technique to kind of like paint like really freaking fast, alright? Like a lot of freaking tones, like really freaking fast. Maybe I should use a freaking watercolor brush or something, I don't know. Because painting like this, like every single tone and every single kind of like shit, it takes a toll after a while, alright? Like once or twice it's fine, but after a while it just becomes like really tiring and stuff. Like I have the directly like painting directly with color technique, but that is like whatever, man. That is holy shit. That does not work for like the animation part or something, I don't know. Okay, this is very important for like animation stuff. Okay, I need a reference for the door. Shall I put the lighting on top or like at the bottom? I don't know, to be honest. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this like on top of the layer, right? Let me just freaking color every kind of like character for first. Yeah, the thing that I hate the most while like coloring is like adding these freaking flats over here. All right, these are the most, this part is like the most tedious kind of like of them all. All right, I wish there was a kind of like automated kind of like process to add all the flats. I don't know. Or maybe kind of like a faster kind of like process. I mean, there is a faster process, but to kind of like do it like really freaking nicely, I mean like perfectly like in the like proper shapes and without going out of the outlines and stuff. Okay, you need to do this, unfortunately. All right, there we go. God damn it. This takes so much time, man. Holy shit, this takes so much freaking time. Holy man. This shouldn't take too much time like this. I hate this shit, bro. I really freaking hate this shit. The hinting with the flats. The close-ups are fine, you can just, I don't know, get away with the close-ups, but the far away kind of like stuff is like really freaking tedious. they have to kind of like smaller stuff and like very minute stuff, it has to kind of like line with the colors, because it's like small, and there's like, if kind of like the colors go out of the bounds, it looks freaking weird. Yeah. All right, I think this is it. Almost like all of the freaking characters are done. I need to apply a kind of like a gradient over here, which I will. So yeah, give me a minute. The process is like really freaking tedious, which I freaking hate, to be honest, but the rest of it is like super good. It's not a problem. Once you kind of like get the shadows and everything ready, it's like, yeah, it just flows. Then the painting looks awesome, and the drawing looks awesome, and it just flows. The part to get there is like really freaking tedious. Oh my god, what the frick. Or maybe I should, you know, as I said before, I should just use some watercolor brushes or something, I don't know, which can have like multiple values at once. Since I'm like using the hard brush, it's like using the hard brush is like super freaking boring. Yeah. If I kind of like use a watercolor brush or something, it will definitely kind of like look very different, I guess. All right, let's do this. Okay, now only the Pikachu and the characters like remaining. You know, I have a feeling this is not gonna turn out like really good. Like the first one, it has some kind of like problems. So I have that weird, I don't know, weird feeling that it's not gonna turn out as good as the previous one. But it's fine. I kind of like expected one or like a couple drawings like not turning out like really good. It is fine. It is fine. Not a problem. All right, give me. It's almost done. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right there with you guys. All right, there we go. He's not a ghost. I need to make his stuff skin colored and shit. All right, he's not a ghost at all. Okay, everything is gonna turn into freaking magenta because, well, everything is like freaking magenta. So yeah, there we go. And then this is gonna freaking turn into a bluish kind of like color, like this blue. Yeah, this has like too many colors which I do not like, to be honest. Ash is kind of like, core is like too much color, man, too much color. I mean, it's a freaking kids kind of like cartoon, so yeah, it has to be kind of like too much color, like very bright colors and stuff, but yeah. He also has his gloves and shit, but oh damn, what happened to my... Okay, there is some problem with my mouse. I don't know. Alright, whatever, man. But I ain't gonna freaking draw them. Yeah, I need okay, I honestly need a better kind of like way to kind of like draw, right? Sorry, to color, I mean, because this is like super freaking slow. I swear to God, this is super freaking slow. I need to find a freaking way, alright? Or at least, I don't know, I need to get going with it, I guess. Alright, let's do this. The main part of the drawing. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna look like this. Hold on. It's gonna be somewhat like a yeah, there we go. Very, very cool stuff. Alright, there we go. Holy shit. Yeah, alright, now it's looking much better. Now it's, I swear to God, now it's looking much better. Jesus. Now I need to add some kind of like lighting for the characters as well, because the characters are gonna be freaking illuminated by this kind of like power blast. So this guy is gonna be freaking completely okay. Before I do all this shit, I need to add some kind of like shadows. See, this is what I'm freaking talking about, alright? So the only freaking problem over here is like painting the flats, alright? That is the only freaking problem that I have, alright? The flats kind of like are boring, and it takes a freaking lot of time to kind of like paint all the flats. Okay, so if I am kind of like able to automate that process somehow, I do not know how. Okay, AI is like not possible at all, alright? It is not possible with AI and all that shit, alright? But I honestly do not know how I would kind of like automate that the flat painting flats process to be honest. See, this is looking so cool now, huh? This is looking so cool. The only kind of like thing is like having lighting on him, but yeah, this is like really freaking cool. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is looking really freaking cool now. What the frick? Like a moment ago it was like super shit, now it's like crazy. Yeah. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, there we go. So cool looking, so cool looking. There we go. Okay, I honestly do not know what I should do with this guy, to be honest. Pikachu is like easy. It's not, the Pikachu is not a freaking problem. This guy is the problem though. Alright, there we go. I solved the freaking problem. Alright, there we go. Solve the freaking problem, baby. Alright. Okay, now like almost like everything is like properly shaded and stuff. Okay, now we can start, I don't know, painting on top. Alright, painting on top. Alright, the only thing, okay, wait, I forgot about this. Holy shit, I forgot about this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, everything is like gonna turn into kind of like reddish because, well, everything is like freaking blowing shit up. Yeah, it may be okay. I may not have like done this like properly, like the lighting part, but yeah, this is like fine. Okay, I need, oh my god, I need the fire. Yeah, there we go. We need the freaking fire. Yep, there we go. Same goes for the ArtsySIDDD as well. Yep, there we go. All right. I might kind of like darken this flame a bit. All right, there we go. That looks much better. Anyways, let's do this. All right, there we go. We got him. Got him, boys. Got him. Got him, boys. All right, there we go. God damn it, this took so much time. Anyways, let's. Okay, now that everything is set, all right, we will start kind of like coloring in like after like merging shit. All right, let's do it. The only kind of like thing that I do not like is this guy's freaking coat. It's kind of like weird, but it's fine. Whatever, man. Okay, let's have a look at this. Beautiful, absolutely freaking beautiful. Okay, this is the only thing that is like bothering me right now. This guy's freaking coat over here, right? Rest all is like chef kiss, bros. Yeah, this is the only thing that is like bothering me right now. If I do it like this, it's not gonna look good. Okay, let's have a look see. Okay, I'm gonna use a very foggy kind of like brush for this one. Hold on. Oh my god. God damn it, I need a good freaking texture brush. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, look at that. What the frick is this? What the frick is this? Why is the blending mode to multiply? Oh my god. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, I need a kind of like watercolor style brush where I can, I don't know, put down paint and it kind of like creates a lot of freaking tones. So yeah, that kind of like will create some kind of like color vibrations and stuff, which I need a lot of. Okay, this is done. I will now remove the effect sketch, the background sketch as well. All right, we will remove the background sketch as well, or maybe we will keep the background sketch, but only kind of like for some parts. All right, like the chains, for example. Yes, chains, we will keep it for a chains part, but rest all we can just let go. Don't worry about it. So except for the chains and probably the gate as well, everything kind of like goes away in the background sketch. Alright, there we go. Yeah, everything goes away in the background sketch except for the except for the chains. Now the background can live without the line art, which looks awesome, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright, I gotta go pee myself. And then we are gonna color like everything on top. Right. This is the Pokemon sketch. We need the Pokemon sketch and the character sketch. Yes. Character color, no. Okay, color on top. I will rename this as color on top. So this is the same as like merging everything and like coloring, but this is like non-destructive. All right. So yeah, we will paint it like that. This is more kind of like better because, well, coloring on top is like better in a lot of freaking cases. So, hold on. Let me just I'll be right back. All right, I gotta go pee. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. God damn it. I am back. Okay, I need a freaking fix for the flats kind of like thing. All right, I seriously freaking need a fix because it's getting on my freaking nerves, to be honest. Yeah, so I need a fix for that. All right, let's start coloring on top. All right, let's start coloring on top. We'll start with the top over here. Hold on, let me choose a very sharp kind of like brush, because this is like a freaking volcano, so it is gonna be freaking sharp, like everywhere you see it's gonna be freaking sharp. These are the extra details I like adding. They are like not necessary at all, but yeah, they kind of like help a lot in like defining the freaking painting. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful detail. Alright, there we go. Beautiful detail. Holy shit. Yeah, this one change kind of like made the whole entire drawing literally kind of like pop out. Alright, let's start with the more changes, bros. Let's start with more changes. There we go. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful drawing. Also, it's fine to kind of like, you know, have like you need to kind of like rub these freaking outlines that you have, all right, because they kind of like make the drawing a bit kind of like, at least my style, kind of like stiff, in my opinion at least, all right. So you kind of like have to, it's fine, it's really kind of like, it creates a very different effect if you rub the freaking outlines over here. That is what I mean. You know what? I'm gonna freaking merge this. Holy shit! This is kind of like getting like taking like too much time. So I'm gonna freaking merge it. Also, goddamn! Hold on. Forgot the blue outlines for the sketch. Yeah, they look super good. Or maybe we will just keep it red, keep like some red outlines or something, I don't know. Red outlines are also super good, but blue outlines kind of like bring out the freaking, I don't know, Pokemon and Cap. Hello Ananya, what's up? Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you doing? Yeah. So before this, okay, this is the second one that we did, that I did. So before this, I did this. Hold on. Let me show you what I did before this. This one looks absolutely freaking gorgeous. Jesus. Nice, nice, nice. I'm also good. Yeah, this was the first one that I did. Yeah, this was the first one that I did, and now doing this one. Like I don't know, man. Leveling up my freaking illustration skills. Alright, leveling up my illustration skills. I suck a lot in like doing freaking illustration. Like there are a lot of freaking people who are like 100 times freaking better than me. Like holy Jesus. So yeah, leveling up my illustration skills, I guess. Yep. Thank you very much. I am leveling up my illustrations, yeah. So also, what is your program for New Year? What is your, I don't know. Are you gonna go for New Year's tonight, like some party or something? And what are your New Year resolutions or something? I don't know. Just asking. I do not have kind of like resolutions. I have the goals that I kind of like wrote down, like posted on YouTube and social media like a few days ago. Yeah. That is the only thing that I have. No movie plan with family. Which movie are you gonna watch? I do not watch a lot of Hindi movies nowadays. I only watch like English movies. I don't have Avatar 3. Nice. I don't have IRL friends. So why don't you have IRL friends? Oh my god. Why don't you have IRL real life friends? At least you should at least have like 1 or 2. That's weird. I mean, I have kind of like IRL friends, but everyone is like busy, so I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna sit here, make illustrations and stuff. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm like gonna do. After this I will also make like another illustration. Yeah, so after this I'm gonna stop streaming, and then I will stream again after like having dinner. Okay, and then we can have complete that other illustration. Hold on, let me show you like the third one. Hold on, I forgot to show the third one. They're all fakey. Yeah, I can relate to that. Even my kind of, some of my friends are like fakey, but yeah. The third one is this one. This is the Onyx versus Pikachu battle, which happened like in the like Ash versus Brock, the first gym leader. Yeah, Onyx versus Pikachu. Enjoy your New Year, Sid. I hope the New Year gives you everything you want. I hope so too. The New Year will probably give me everything I want. Same to you as well. Same to you as well, man. Same to you as well. Thank you also. I hope this will be amazing. We will see about it. This one is like my favorite. I absolutely love this. I may do some kind of like color change on this as well, but we will see about it. I don't know. Yeah. You're freaking welcome. Don't worry about it. All right. So hold on. Let me try the blue kind of like color. Yeah, blue looks really good, but the problem with blue is like I need something kind of like. All right. Do you know what? For this one, I'm gonna keep the red. All right. Just because it's kind of like red, like everything is like freaking red, I'm gonna keep the red. Yeah, blue is like not looking good. It kind of like blows off like everything. We will keep the red for this one. It is either red or blue. Yeah, most oil painters and stuff, the people who kind of like paint like oil paint and stuff, they kind of like use the red. Yeah, we will use the red for this one. We will use the red. All right, let's do this shit. I'm gonna blend everything now. Merge everything, sorry, not blend. Alright, this will be much easier. Yeah, this is gonna be much easier. Yes, red one looks good. Yes. It's not, see, so I've not used like so many colors, okay? It's just like a single color, okay? But I have used like many values. So hold on. Let me explain you this. How do I do this? Hold on. Give me like 2 minutes. Let me explain you. I will not bore you. Don't worry about it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, these are just, you know, simple kind of like colors. Look at this. These are like not too many colors. Alright, just 3 colors. That's it. Everything else is like whatever, man. Everything else is like whatever. I have used a lot of values though, okay? So the value kind of like scaling is like, yeah, this is the darkest value, then this is after that this, after that after that this, okay? So yeah, there are like 5 values, so that is why it kind of like looks very yeah, very grand or something, if you want to call, or like very beautiful or something, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there are a lot of freaking values. That is why it kind of like looks good. So if you choose your values properly, your paintings will look like really good. All right, so I do not remember where was I, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'd say you're no. I'm not a pro. Okay, I'm not a freaking pro. All right, I am not at all a pro. Okay, you haven't seen like pro artists like who are freaking better than me. Okay, I suck a lot at art. Okay, I'm just trying to get better. Okay, I'm not at all a freaking pro. I got minus power in both eyes, so I'm taking time and doing a traditional. Bro, look at this. Look at this. This is minus power. Okay, I have -4. All right, 4 or -4 or something around. Sorry, -4.5 or 4 -4 or something. Okay, in both the eyes. All right, but I still kind of like do it. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have like minus power or like plus power, it doesn't matter. That is not the I don't know, excuse. Okay, just minus 2.5, no, you're a freaking noob then. No, you need to have like minus 4 or minus 8. You need to have these thick lenses to be a freaking pro at like art. I also get headaches a lot. All right, I also get headaches a lot. Don't worry about it, bro. My god, sorry if I'm like calling you bro. It's just a way of saying. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, absolutely freaking beautiful, bros. All right. Nah, I'm chill. I know you're right. Yeah, I can't wait to see the final art. Yeah, it's almost like final. I'm just you know, just refining the process and shit. All right, it's almost like final. It's sorry, not refining the process. It's just I'm refining the art. It's almost final. Don't worry about it too much. I still have like 2 more paintings after the onyx one. 2 more paintings to go. So yeah, it's gonna be a long kind of like thing. Now this is the fun part that I like. Okay, you can just paint like however you want, alright, over here using whatever colors you want, alright. This is the fun part that I like. Okay, the flat the flats kind of like whenever I kind of like paint flat, I freaking get frustrated. If only I could kind of like, you know, automate the flat making process. Okay, like paint flats like automated. All right, if only I could freaking do that, it would be so much freaking easier, man. This process would be so much freaking easier. Okay, hold on, let me check your freaking images. Sorry, freaking messages, not images. What the frick am I saying? Wait, I don't need to do these. Oh, it's alright. I'll just keep it as is. I just wanna have like some flat kind of like stuff. Okay, I think this is like almost done, bros. This is done almost. Only thing that I would kind of like do is like modify this flame over here and then do this guy, like kind of like shade his stuff differently. Yeah, add some textures to him or something like that. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm going to make dinner. I will come back if you're here. Yes, I will be over here. I don't know, until I'm like finished with this painting, then I will stop streaming, and then I will, I think again come back like after dinner. All right. Do you do art fight? I have heard about art fight. All right, I have heard about art fight. I have not done it yet. All right. Yo, I just noticed you didn't wear sweater. Yes, because I'm like wearing some full kind of like shirt over here. Like, hold on, look at this. It's like full shirt. All right, so that's why I'm like not wearing that. If I'm like wearing some kind of like half shirt or something, then I kind of like wear sweater because I feel like really cold. All right, I'm like very thin, so I feel like really cold. Yes, I will catch cold, don't worry about it. Also, yes, it will look good. It will look good. I just need to kind of like complete it. Okay. So until I start kind of like streaming, I procrastinate a lot because, well, it's kind of like boring to get into the flow of like streaming and like get into the flow of like drawing. Yeah, especially when you do not have a lot of freaking following and like a lot of freaking viewers, like literally no one is like freaking watching me. So it's kind of like tough to do that. Also, I really freaking need to work on that flat kind of like, yeah, I absolutely hate flats, man. So what I'm like trying to do is like, you know, have a good kind of like process, like a really freaking fast process, which is like also tailored towards like animation stuff, because in animation you have to do like everything like that, like I'm like doing right now. Okay, you cannot skip like one step. So that is the reason why I have to kind of like think about this in terms of like animation as well. All right, so yeah, I just cannot, you know, do this and like, I mean, I can, you know, just take a brush and like do some crazy shit, like paint like crazy without thinking about all of these shapes and stuff. All right, and then I would just, you know, start painting like properly with the shapes and stuff. Okay, I can do that, but that is not gonna help me with the animation stuff. That is like contrary to what happens, like what you do in like animation. In animation you have to keep it very clean from the start, otherwise it's gonna mess up. Okay, let's try to add some freaking texture. All right, there we go. Looks beautiful, absolutely freaking beautiful. You do not need to add like a shadow to this. You just paint it in like shadow. So you do not need to kind of like add a shadow to this shit. Alright, I think this is done. The characters are like done. Now I will start adding like more and more detail. I mean, I can keep it like this. Okay, I can keep it like this if I want to, but more detail will kind of like look good in my opinion. But if it's like too much detail, then it kind of like gets worse. So you do not want to add like too much detail, at least with my style. All right, at least with my style. Woo! Looks sick. Sick as fuck. Beaches. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely freaking beautiful, man. Wonderful. Okay, let me think where the detail should be. Okay, this floor over here, it needs more detail, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot the freaking chains. My god, man. Yeah, chains are like super kind of like tough. Holy shit, forgot the freaking chains. Yeah, there we go. Got the freaking detail on there. Got the detail. Also, the floor is gonna be freaking uneven because, well, it's like freaking lava, and it's gonna be chipped. All right, it's a stage. Sorry, it's a what it is called. I forgot what it is called as, man. It's a platform, yes, platform, but it is gonna be chipped. Because of all of the battles that happened over here over many years. Sorry, I was gonna say centuries, but no. Yeah. This is also remaining. Holy Jesus shit. Alright, that's it. What else? I am trying to keep the values to a minimum because, as I said before, I wanna have this as a kind of like, in terms of like animation thing. Alright, so yeah, as if I'm like making a freaking animation. Alright, so I wanna have this like that. I do not want like too many kind of like values and stuff, like a typical kind of like illustration. Because that doesn't happen in like animation. In animation you have to keep the values to a freaking minimum, so, and you have to rely on a lot of freaking shapes and stuff and like colors and stuff. So that is why I'm like trying to make it like as if like it's an animation, like with minimum stuff. Okay, you have to keep like minimum stuff in like animation. You cannot have like too many values. Oh shit, it's like almost 2 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, time is of the essence. Yeah, this is the before, which looks good. Yes, this can be a pass. This is the after. After has like more detail. That's it. That is the only difference. Oh yeah, forgot the freaking chains again. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Okay, you know what? I can keep this highlight as a freaking yellow color, right? I'm gonna do that. Instead of like a whitish kind of like color, we will keep it like a yellow, because everything is like this entire kind of like thing, like the fire blast is gonna freaking turn everything to smithereens. So yeah, let's put it like yellow. Everything is gonna freaking get illuminated by the freaking yellow. Yeah, I need a better kind of like reference for like painting metal, but it's fine. For now, this is fine. This is like very fine. Yeah, I need a better reference for like painting metal. All right, sorry about that. It's all right. Whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's all right, man. It's all right. Anyways. All right. So yeah, the last thing that we need to do is like have some texture over here. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, because the rocks are not gonna be this, I don't know, this smooth like I have done them, like how I have kind of like done them. Yeah, they are gonna be kind of like very bumpy and stuff. All right. Yeah, something like that. Rocks are never gonna be like the way that I've like drawn them. Always gonna be freaking bumpy. Yeah, there we go. Looking good! Holy shit, looking good. Add more kind of like protruding rocks over here so that the light kind of like shines on them. Yeah, there we go. Oh frick, forgot the rocks over here. Sorry. Yep, there we go. Might as well add like smaller rocks in like the middle. I don't know, something like this. Yeah. I tone down the freaking texture over here. Yeah, see, this is what I was freaking saying. If you add like too much texture, it kind of like sometimes it just becomes like dirty. So you do not want to add like too much freaking texture. The only thing that I'm like not happy about is this guy standing over here. Okay, yeah, this is the kind of like only thing that I'm like not happy about. You know, I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, I can definitely do this. Which will look, I don't know, much better in my opinion, because this will take away the focus over here and like put the focus kind of like entirely over here. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, but I will do that like at the end. Because I wanna paint more. All right, now I'm gonna put down another layer. Okay, I'm gonna put down another layer. All right, and then I'm gonna paint this. All right, paint this the fire blast. All right, we're gonna add effects to that shit. Yeah, this one was pretty kind of like simple and like pretty quick in my opinion. So yeah, this one turned out really good. Yeah, looks really freaking beautiful, man. Okay, without that shadow he kind of like looks fine, but with that shadow it's like taking off a lot of kind of like visual noise. Like the focus is like too much. All right, the focus is like too much. All right, let's add some fire blast effects to this. Beautiful. And then after that, okay, hold on. So before I kind of like begin this, it's gonna be it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be in like perspective. So I gotta make sure that this shit is like in perspective. All right. Yeah. All right. Fine. There we go. Those are our perspective guidelines. Yeah, not everything needs to be in like proper perspective, okay, but most of the things have to be in like proper perspective. All right. because it's like, you know, it's like fire, and the fire doesn't normally have to be kind of like in perspective. The only thing that kind of like bothers me is that is the flat tones that we can't do that we unfortunately cannot do like really freaking fast. All right, yeah, that is the only kind of like thing that freaking bothers me. Okay, rest all is like super good, the art is good, everything is good. Like once the flat tones are like freaking I don't know, laid on, it's like a breeze. All right, once the flat tones are laid on, it's like a freaking breeze. But until then, it's like a freaking nightmare. I need to find a way to kind of like lay on the freaking flat tones like really fast. Okay, the yellow kind of like tones doesn't have to be like too many. Wait, I need, holy shit, I need to bridge the gaps. No. God damn it. No. frick am I? What the frick am I doing? Okay, I need that white. I need that white. Yeah, there we go. God damn it. Okay, after this I cannot probably add like a explosion or something, because that is like too much physics that I need to kind of like calculate. My brain needs to calculate. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, my brain is literally a supercomputer now. Brain has become a supercomputer. Yeah, I'm gonna tone down the freaking texture over here. It's kind of like too much. This is why I do not kind of like do too much texture. All right. Okay, I'm gonna try and add more kind of like smoky kind of, sorry, not smoky, like an explosion kind of like effects. All right, like more explosive effects. We will try to add that. Like over here, hold on. Yeah, this is gonna be like this. All right, this is gonna be kind of like converted to like this. The because of the force. Of the fire. Yeah, there we go. We are gonna add these streaky lines as well. To show the freaking speed of the freaking blast. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Alright, I think we are done. Yeah, we are done. I will kind of like make this bigger. Hold on, let me add streaky lines over here as well for the Charizard. Alright. Because his kind of like fire blast is gonna make like very motion kind of like, yeah, look. Hold on. No, I think this is not right. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I do not like this yellow, so I'm gonna freaking change it to kind of like a orangish color. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, I wish I would have kind of like kept the outline color of the character as like, I don't know. As like black because it's not looking good. All right, it's not looking good. All right, but it's fine. But it's fine. Not a problem. I should have kept it as black. No. All right, that's it. Oh my god, holy shit. Yeah, this also looks good. This looks also good. So yeah, it can be either. It can be either. All right, it can be either. Yeah, this is like really kind of like blowing the shit off. All right, and this is just, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna make this. Okay, hold on. I will add like a different kind of like effect. All right. Yeah, I wanna add some kind of like different effect to this. like a freaking, this shit is like enveloping the magmar. All right. Or like, you know, about to kind of like blast up into, yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is much better. Holy shit, this is much better, man. Man, this looks like a freaking, I don't know, a virus or something. Holy shit. This looks much better though. Man, there is a freaking mosquito over here. Alright. So yeah, this looks much better. Now what I'm gonna do is like add streaks to this. Alright. Let's add like, oh, holy shit, this looks so good. My god. Yeah, I wanted to add streaks to that, but combining both the freaking layer, it looks so beautiful. It is about to kind of like go boom, you know? Yeah. It is about to freaking go boom. Woo! Alright. Alright. Now to kind of like have like a hold on, I'll be there. Okay, there is a mosquito. I need to get rid of it first. Hold on, give me like 2 minutes, alright? Alright, give me like 2 minutes, I'll be right back. There is this freaking mosquito that needs to go. Yep, this is looking definitely really good. God damn it. Where is the freaking mosquito? It's not here. Alright. Okay, there he is. There he is. Where'd he go? God damn it, man. Alright. Alright. God damn it. Okay, okay. I need to kind of like check something. Give me like 2 minutes. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think to hell with this, because it's gonna be covered by the explosion anyways. So I was like thinking about making his tail kind of like visible. Alright, but no, it's gonna be freaking covered by the explosion and shit. So yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, we can do something like this. Yeah, fine, this works, I guess. Yeah, no, this is kind of like complicated. I'll have to kind of like choose like lasso tool, everything. All right, so yeah, hold on, let me try. Okay, let me try. This is the only thing that is like remaining, and after this you can, you know, I can just scale it up and like end it. Let me give it a freaking try. Yep, almost done. Yep, I think I like this one still. I do not know why, but I like that. Holy shit, I like that. And this one as well. This is like more, I don't know, cleaner in a way. So maybe that's why I kind of like it. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, his tail is gonna freaking show. So that's why I kind of like did that. Yo, happy new year, Punky. What's up, bro? What's up? Sorry, I did not see your message. Holy shit. I like this one much better. It is like about to freaking, I don't know, consume him or like hit him, something like that. I don't know, man. Woo! Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely freaking beautiful. Bros. Alright, let's call this a freaking day. Alright, let's call this a day. Alright, there we go. Alright, now the only thing that is like remaining is like scaling it up, which I will do. I have kept the fire blast effects Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna scale it up like too much, just a little bit. Just so that the figure over here is like blocked on the left side or the right side, or how yeah, now it's like on the right side, this one. All right, so yeah, this one. Yeah, there we go. Hello Jess Meg, what's up? Welcome. It's holy shit, how much time is it? Is it 3 hours? Jesus Christ, that is a lot of time, bro. Okay, one thing that I can do now is like I can get rid of these kind of like lines. I feel that they're like too much in my opinion. Oh shit. I will only keep the lines that are like below, right? That are like very close to the ground over here. Because that part is like gonna be like very close to the ground. Like it is gonna have like too much I don't know how you call it or what you call it. Too much crevices or something. Yeah, the top part is like gonna be kind of like thing. Now it looks much better in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, I do not know about the streaks. The streaks are in my opinion kind of like a bit too much. Yeah, it kind of like they're like kind of like a bit too much in my opinion, so I might just give up on them and just keep this. I don't know, man, the streaks are kind of like too much in my opinion. I don't know, now I do not know what I should do, to be honest. Oh my god. All right, but this is done. But this is done. Alright, I will have my name over there. Yeah, there we go. I was like, why did it not kind of like fill the area? Yeah, alright. There we go. Okay. Now as a last resort, okay, as a last resort, what I will do is like have a correction layer, add a kind of like color balance or something, and try to push it towards the freaking reds. Yeah, there we go, something like that. Okay, just to kind of like make it like really pop out. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. Really freaking pop out. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This is like kind of like too much in my opinion. This looks fine. Yeah, it's kind of like too much, so I will not do it. Or maybe kind of like a bit less, like 50% or something. Nah, man, it's kind of like too much. Yeah, it's kind of like too much. I would rather hold on, hold your phone. Yeah, I'd rather kind of like raise the shadow level. Yeah, there we go. Because everything is gonna look like really freaking bright in this. Alright, so what is gonna happen is like this shadow is also gonna be freaking bright. Okay, you can of course keep it like this. Yes, this is also good, this is also really good. I will rather kind of like keep it like this, but this is also good. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, there we go. This is also good. Like, this is crazy. Holy shit, this is crazy. Look at this. Absolutely freaking crazy. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it like as is, that like we have drawn. This is like good. This is good stuff. Yeah, there is a mosquito over here. Holy shit. Okay, this is some weird shit that is like happening. Hold on. I'm just trying to freaking adjust the freaking colors over here like a little bit. All right, whatever, man. Alright, we will keep it like this, okay? No filters for this one. We added kind of like the filters for the previous one, but no, not this one. Alright, yeah. We will keep it as is. This looks perfectly fine for me. Alright, yep, that's about it. Yeah, I will make kind of like some changes, of course. Okay, I will make some changes and like hold on, no. Okay, I will make some changes for this one. Don't know what and don't know. Yeah, but this is like done. Yep, this is done. This is done. Yeah, there we go. This is done. Looks absolutely freaking beautiful. The only thing that I would change is like this color over here. Hold on, so give me like a minute. Yeah, I speak a lot of freaking the only holy shit. It's like crazy. I should get myself checked or something. Yeah, I think that looks much better than the glow thing that I was like doing. Yeah, I will do that. I will keep it like simple, because this kind of like glow is like disturbing the main kind of like scene. So I will keep it like simple. Yep, he died. The frickin' mosquito died. Rest in pieces, bitch. Yep, there we go. All right, that's it. We have our painting. Now just to okay, hold on. Just to make it a bit, I don't know, unified, the colors I mean, I would use a color balance. I don't know. This is like not needed at all, man. This is not needed. Why am I doing this? This is not needed at all. Holy shit, why am I even doing this? Why am I even doing this, man? This is not needed at all. I will just keep it like that. It is kind of like disturbing the values as well. Yeah, I will just keep it like that. Anyways, yep, this is done. Yep, 2 paintings done. All right, now I will do the 3rd painting like after dinner or something. I don't know. All right, yeah, this is done. This one is done. Of course, this is like absolutely beautiful, and then this is also freaking beautiful. It could have been better, yes, but this is like really good. If I kind of like add the freaking color balance shit, then it will look something like this, beautiful. But you know, this kind of like fits the blue, kind of like very saturated blue kind of like fits, because Pikachu is like using the freaking Thunderbolt over here, but over here this reddish kind of like thing is like, it's just fire. Fire does not illuminate stuff like this, okay? It does not kind of like blind you like a thunderbolt kind of like does, like electricity kind of like does. So yeah, so this kind of like fits over here better in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of like a analogous scheme with the blues, like some part of like it is like some blues and shit. So yeah, it's like an analogous scheme. Anyways, I was thinking about what scheme is this. So yeah, it's like an analogous. Anyways, yep, that's it. This is done. Oh wait, I forgot. I messed up. I forgot. Yeah, this is gonna be like this, right? It's gonna be like this. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Done. Woo! This is like blowing on the face, and this is beautiful. Yep. Two kind of like big illustrations done. Although I'm not happy with the second one, the first one is like absolutely freaking beautiful. This is like, like there is no comparison to this. But I'm like not happy with this. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, this is like fine at best, right? Yeah. You can just, I don't know. All right. Yeah, this is like fine at best, man. This is beautiful. This is also beautiful, yes, but it I don't know, it could have been kind of like better. Okay, hold on. Give me like 2 minutes. All right, give me like 2 minutes. I will try to kind of like add that. the red onto that. All right, if I add this red, it looks beautiful because it kind of like blows up the red. Yeah, I will keep that. Yeah, it's like a little bit of like adjustment. All right, I will just keep that, whatever. All right, yep, this is it. That's about it. I will just keep this kind of like slightly reddish kind of like color balance filter. All right, it's fine. It's nothing too crazy. Anyways, yep. Now I'm like happy with both of them. The framing is good. The everything is like freaking good over here. Don't worry about it too much. Looks awesome. All right, yep, that's about it. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. So maybe I will stream it like, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, so I will see you in the next, I don't know, video. Maybe I will stream it like after this, probably like after like having dinner, or maybe I will stream it like tomorrow, right? And we will be doing this illustration. Where is it? There we go. All right, we will be doing this illustration in the next stream. All right, yep, in the next stream we'll be doing this illustration. This is super simple. Okay, it's just Onyx, Pikachu, Brock, and Ash. Okay, and a minimalistic kind of like background at the back. All right, yep, the background is gonna be kind of like difficult to draw because I am like not as like proficient in like drawing the backgrounds. I am more of a character kind of like artist. Okay, character drawer. I like to draw more characters and stuff. All right, so yeah, the background is gonna be kind of like difficult like this, the most kind of like difficult background, especially the geometric shapes like straight lines and stuff. Yeah, I am like not so proficient in that. All right, so yeah, next time we come in, we're gonna draw this. Also, I will like make a little bit of corrections in this one as well as in this one, like add some rocks and stuff in this one if it's like necessary at all. Okay, yeah, in this one I will do some corrections as well if it's like required or something. Okay, so yeah, I'm just letting you know. So this is like not final at all, but very close to the final. Anyways, yep, that's about it. See ya. Very good freaking illustration. All right, yeah, I still need to kind of like increase my speed, and especially the part where we do the flats. Okay, that is the most kind of like difficult part of them all. All right, the only way to kind of like get rid of it is like either directly paint with color, which is like super awesome, which kind of like which is super difficult as well as like super awesome, like super fun. All right, hold on. All right, but that is like, it needs a lot of freaking, I don't know, it needs a lot of color, like mastery over drawing and color both. All right, so yeah, that is like kind of like difficult. All right, or secondly, what we can do is like try to kind of like splash color, like after the sketch, like try to splash colors like really freaking fast, all right? But then that causes a problem of like the colors going out of the freaking outline of the freaking character or something. Okay, that is another freaking problem that we have to kind of like keep in mind. So yeah, I need to find a way. I need to find a way to make the flats painting process like really fast, all right? Otherwise it gets really freaking boring. Otherwise it gets really freaking, I don't know, monotonous, all right? So yeah, but once the freaking flats are done, okay, third method is to use kind of like lasso tool and stuff, okay, which is really good method. So I might try that, I do not know. Okay, so yeah, I need to look at some kind of like references or something, or someone painting like some stuff with the flats and stuff. All right, so yeah, all right, yep, that's about it. I will see you in the next stream, either today or like tomorrow. We will see, I don't know. All right, goodbye, see ya. Thank you for joining in.